program. You will always be a part of this amazing legacy and traditions of this program. Enjoy your last regular season meet here at Haas Pavilion, and good luck. And now, let's meet our judges for the competition. Tonight's judges are Kaien Orion, Thomas Hoops, Greg Terzarkarians, and your lead referee for tonight, Kaien. And now, will you please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome viewers to the Virtius stream. Today you are joining us in Haas Pavilion in Berkeley, California. We have the final regular season meet for the Golden Bears. They are facing the Oklahoma Sooners for their senior meet here, celebrating the 4 graduating seniors on the Cal team. As usual, the senior meet is always a very exciting event. So we are in for quite a treat today. My name is Noah Neufeld. I am co-hosting this meet with a Kyle Abe. I am class of 2024, graduated from Cal Berkeley. Abe, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Class of 2022 here. Shout out to all of the alumni who made it here, traveling far and wide from Canada, such as Darren Wong and Israel, for Ron Israel, all the way from the other side of the world. So it's great to see everyone here. We're going to introduce the teams. So first up, we got Cal, coached by new head coach Brian Del Castillo. He was the assistant coach, now promoted to the head coach. We also have co-coach Carl Zine and Donathan Bailey as the new addition assistant coach. So exciting for Cal. Cal's coming into this meet with an average of a 311.725 and a season high of a 315.7. They're currently ranked 8th in the nation. If they do well at this competition and break that season high, they may have a chance to break into 7th place over Illinois. So they have a good chance today. It's senior night. If they're able to put it down today, we could see some upsets.
The Oklahoma Sooners are headed by head coach Mark Williams, joined by assistant coaches Valery Goncharov and Josh Yee. Oklahoma's average for the season is a huge 326.225, leading the nation currently. They are ranked number 1. Their season high is a massive 331.6. They are looking to finish out their regular season here today with another big score, especially on the road. That's super key. And head coach Mark Williams will definitely be looking for a big number here to support their case for a top podium finish at the NCAA championships today.
Yeah, exciting stuff here today. Noah, do you remember your senior meet? How was that?
Yeah, my senior meet just a couple of years ago. Definitely a really emotional moment. It's the culmination of your 4 or 5 years at school into kind of one meet to show off in front of a home crowd. It's hard not to get a little teary-eyed, but yeah, it's always an exciting moment. I'm really happy for these graduating seniors and what they've done to get to this point, the amount of work that they put in, and I'm excited to watch what they've got for us today. How about you, Kyle? What are your memories like for your senior meet?
Oh, I remember my senior meet. My body was hurting. It didn't feel good, but I was still sentimental that it was my very last meet. And I remember landing straight on my butt on a front handspring double front on vault. It was terrible feeling, but you know what? That's how it goes. That's how life goes.
Yeah, the ups and downs. I remember my senior meet too. I had a kind of a mishap on one of my favorite events, P-bars, and it's hard. Now looking back, that's not really one of the things that you think about. Really, what I remember from the senior meet is the brotherhood and my family being there and just being able to enjoy one last beat in Haas Pavilion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it here. And for the Golden Bears today, I'm pretty excited. We've got Theodor Gadderud. He's back from a bunch of World Cups that he's competed in and had some pretty good success here. 3 finals, I believe. So that'll be a huge add for the Golden Bears today.
Oh. Yeah, first up, it looks like you got senior Khalen Curry about to go on floor. This is one of his specialties. He's real good for Cal on floor. And then on pommel horse, it looks like Ignacio Yockers is up. And he is insanely good for pommel horse, one of the best in the nation. So let's see how they do. Khalen already, great passes, good front double pike there, clean landing, hitting the press.
Press is arguably one of the more difficult skills in a floor routine, especially if you're a floor specialist. Out of all the hard classes that you're doing, especially Khalen Curry is huge. Double layout with a full twist and a double pike forwards, massive passes, and the press can really be where your mind goes to in a sense. So
nice whip, 2.5 punch layout, getting that connection bonus.
We see Ignacio Yockers on horse finish a huge set for them. Going to be happy about that one. See a roaring cheer from the OU crowd here.
Oh, big stick. He finishes. Khalen Curry finishes his final floor routine in Haas Pavilion. Massive double layout to a stick. Great stuff. Good routine. Little iffy on the press, but the nerves will always get to you, especially on senior night. It is what it is, but I think that's going to give a good score for Cal.
100%. Yeah, that's exactly what you want from a starter routine, really, is someone that can go out there, hit a huge set, nice clean landings. Ending with a stick really gets the momentum going for the Golden Bears. We're going to have Evan Wenstad, a sophomore on the team, freshly back from injury, actually. He's going to want to carry that momentum going forward.
On horse, it looks like Max Saylor is up next. No one's going quite yet, but we are waiting. Oh, nice. Now we can see top of it.
Yeah, we got a nice dual view for you guys here.
Yep.
We're actually live from Haas Pavilion, coming to you in person at the meet. So if you're hearing some of the crowd noise, some of the music, we'll just prop that up to being right here with us in the action.
That's right. Yeah, live from Haas Pavilion. It feels good to be back and being able to watch all of this unfold. Noah, what was your floor routine like? How did you enjoy floor?
Floor was always felt like an uphill battle for me, really. My forte was definitely not twisting, and back twisting in particular was not really my thing. I think some of my old teammates can attest to that. But, I think I worked my strengths, worked on mostly double front flipping and twisting, and, it's all about working your strengths. And it's cool to see. I think that's one special thing about gymnastics is that you get to see a lot of variety depending on the athlete's strengths. We'll see Evan Wenstad, the sophomore here. huge double front to start out.
Yeah, and the scores from just that last round of routines, we got Khalen Curry 13-3, and then Ignacio Yockers massive 14-4-5 on the horse.
I'm with a nice double full, punch full. A lot of control there right into the stick. Exactly what you want to see from that set. Another stick from him there. Nice.
Handstand.
Steady hold there. Abe, in these corner transitions, what was on your mind during these?
Oh, during corner transitions, I was thinking about breathing, controlling my breathing. You don't want to get too tired. That's your chance to rest. I was thinking about my next pass, some cues that you would go through in your head just to make sure that you're doing the pass correctly. And I also always felt a little awkward doing it. I was worried that I looked weird and the judges might deduct for that, but that's fine. That's how it is. Great finish there. Great finish from Evan on floor.
He's got really nice, clean lines, especially in the air, keeping that form. Really nice floor routine to watch. Here we've got Max Saylor from OU up on horse. Should be an exciting dynamic routine from him today.
Very clean circles from Mac. It's always interesting to see pommel guys who are also strong ring guys. I believe Mac is a very strong ring guy. Usually when you're really strong and big in the shoulders, it's a little harder to do horse, but he's the unicorn here and able to do it all. Oh, and he just gets that dismount around, is able to finish the routine. Good save there.
Nice set. Yeah, going back to what I was talking about with strengths, you'll notice, like Abe was saying, usually you don't see ring guys excelling on the horse, but you see Max Saylor really plays his strengths there with a lot of travel type skills, a lot of Russian type skills that operates better for him. And he puts together a nice clean set for the Sooners. Looks like for next up for the Golden Bears, we have Mateo Bardana, one of our Canadians on the team. He's been huge for the Golden Bears as a freshman and as a sophomore, and yeah,
I think he's been pretty good. He won floor at Canadian Nationals, I believe. Is that correct, Noah?
I believe so. Yeah, huge success for him at the Elite Canada, picking up multiple titles and podium finishes. Seen him start out with a huge pass, full double front.
Wow, full double front, very good.
Slight step out, but when you step out of bounds, it's only a 1/10, and so him being able to minimize the deductions there is going to be key.
His gymnastics is very reminiscent of the other Canadian from my year, Darren Wong. They have very clean, very technical gymnastics. His lines are very clean. His landings, very minimal hops, if at all, anything. It's just very pretty to look at, and I think this is going to score well.
You'll notice some of these transitions look a little bit different than we were used to in the past few years, and the code of points has put an emphasis.
Big stick, big double pike stick.
Put a huge emphasis on artistry, and I personally really have enjoyed the level of artistry that we've been seeing recently on floor. What are your thoughts on that, Abe?
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see. I mean, now I know they've included scales. I think you could do rolls or twists as well as a mandatory side pass. I think it's good to see gymnastics men's gymnastics adding a little bit of that artistry back in. I would have been terrible at it. I always fall on my scales, but it is cool to see, cool to watch. Here we have Tyler Flores on horse.
Really nice open hips on these circles. That's exactly what you want to see on these horse routines. Judges will take deduction if they notice a slight hinge in your hips as you're circling, and for the most part, Flores is pulling off a nice clean set here. Wow. Beautiful pirouette dismount to finish out. Another clean set for the Sooners. they're also getting the momentum going on this event. Horse is not an easy event to start on, and you know, I remember back in my day competing, every time we'd go to Stanford, which was maybe 4 or 5 times a year, we'd always end up starting on horse, and so we were able to train that nerve-wracking event to start on, but we were able to hone our skills there, so it brought us some success. We have our Norwegian athlete, Theodor Gadderud, here on floor.
Starting with a massive front double pike. Theo is very good at floor. Nice double full, punch front full. Very clean. And again, he's had tons of experience just coming off of a bunch of international competitions for Team Norway. He's definitely going to put up some big numbers tonight. Last Cal guy, also massive 13.7 on floor. Good stuff. Oh, we got the scale. Oh my goodness. That's really great. That's
really
beautiful.
Nice scale, Theo.
Whoa, Tyler Flores' score on horse coming in 14.15. That is a massive horse routine.
Theo's really picking up these sticks like Thanos picking up Infinity Stones.
Incredible stuff. Let's see, can he stick it here? Back double pike. Oh, all right. Clean routine overall, little hop on that landing. Oh, he's hyped. Look at that, he looks like Thor out there.
2 seniors on floor, 2 hits. That's what we love to see as Golden Bears. Next up, we're gonna see Colby Aranda for the Sooners on horse. This guy's also phenomenal on horse. I believe he's ranked 2nd in the nation. Yeah, and you'll take notice here. His high level of difficulty, but also his long extended swing, no clear hinge in the hips, moving steadily along in this routine.
Very clean.
Nice controlled circles here. Slow and steady, which is a style of horse that I appreciate. You know, shows that he has full control over his routine.
Oh, beautiful dismount. That was clean. That's exactly what Oklahoma wanted to see. So deadly on horse. Their lineup scoring almost all in the 14s, if not all in the 14s, if I'm remembering correctly. Great stuff.
Next up, we'll have an exhibition routine from senior Kaien Orion. Nice double front to start out. Controlled landing there. Arabian double pike, you don't see that skill very often.
No, remind me, has Arabians, have those been upgraded? Or is that still considered the same as like a half?
I believe so, yeah. I believe those Arabian type skills on floor have been upgraded. We've seen an uptick in Arabian type, especially that Arabian double pike skill. See Kaien only do 1 Russian, but not a big deal. He's still moving in very steadily. You can tell he's a senior. You know, a small mistake like that and, doesn't seem to affect him. He's still moving very steadily in his routine. That's what you see from seniors, and experience is the ability to come back from a small mistake like that.
Good landing there. Great routine from Kaien Orion there. I believe that wraps it up for the first rotation. I think we're going to show you the first pommel routine that we missed. Yep, here it is. Here is Ignacio Yocker's pommel routine. A little replay.
One note about Ignacio Yocker is he's a representative of the Spanish national team. He's also has some international competition experience representing Spain. OU really appreciates that international level of competition and the experience that they get to bring to their various events. I think one thing to note about Ignacio's style of horse as well is that he also has that similar slow and controlled style that you'll see here. And it just goes to show he has every hand that he puts down, he knows he has full control over, and it allows him to make adjustments as necessary on the fly. And that's a quality in horse specialists that you really appreciate.
Yeah, such clean artistry there. Looks like Colby Aranda's score came in 14-5, and Kaien Orion came in at a 12-8. Yeah, currently switching and warming up right now. Oklahoma has a 3-point lead with a 56.3, and California is coming in with a 53.65 on floor.
I believe the California Golden Bears has an opportunity to make up that difference here on horse, including one of our own seniors that we're celebrating here tonight. Actually, two seniors. We'll have Jasper Smith-Gordon, the British native here. Excellent on horse, really smooth and clean work. I'd like to point out especially his smooth and controlled circles. Be on the lookout for that, and his exceptional toe point. Kaien Orion also has a lot of unique skills to look out for, so that'll also be a treat to watch. Looks like we have our one touch going. We'll be right back after this short break as soon as the second rotation here in Haas Pavilion begins. It's like our one touch for the second rotation has concluded, and gymnasts are beginning to salute their routine. We have Fuzzy Bennis here on floor. He is a senior, a Nissan Emery Award finalist, which is the highest award possible for a NCAA men's gymnast. Starts with a huge 2.5 punch double front on floor.
Very nice side, triple full stuck, or almost stuck there. Split into Japanese regular press handstand. Winding up here. Layout. Front double full stuck. Wow, he is a sticking machine right now. 2 in a row. Double pike, can he stick it? No. But great routine from Fuzzy. Clean, very typical from what we've seen. That's going to put up a really good score for Oklahoma.
Starting the Golden Bears off on horse will be Trig Dudley, another British native. Trig is exceptional on horse and on floor. Excited for his routine here. Smooth Russian flop here. Keeping the momentum going. Smooth circles. Trig is also doing a great job of keeping those hips open. Slowing down a little bit on that Sabato, but super smooth flow up to the handstand and pirouette. That's exactly what you want from the Golden Bears on their starter routine on horse. Set the tone with a nice, clean, steady hit on horse. Excellent work from the sophomore.
Buzzy Bendis' score coming in at a 13.45. Next up, we have Nathan Roman for Oklahoma. Let's see his first pass. What's it going to be? Double front, small step. No, stuck 2.5. That is in front 2.5. That is incredibly hard. Nice back double full there. Good 2.5 layout, stuck.
Nathan's really working these sticks here. I love the appreciation and the attention to detail here. He works into some flare, pommel work on the floor.
No, remind me, what did they change about being able to do flare connections on floor?
You know, I believe that previously, in order to get a D value, you needed to do 2 flare up to handstands and back down. Looks like they've gone down to just a single one, just for NCAA. Nathan finishes off with a big double pike backwards. A nice small 1/10 hop on the landing. Very happy for his set there.
Trig Dudley's score coming in at a 12.85. Good start for the Golden Bears on horse.
Second up on horse, we'll have Davide Comparin. Nice scissor work to start off the routine. Nice clean extension on these circles. Stone tries to work out of the zone. That is a full twist on one hand. Respect to Davide for really pushing out of a bad situation and getting the routine back on.
Yeah, it's an incredibly tough skill there. Very hard to lose your balance, but he did a good job staying on.
Finishes off with a downgraded dismount, but good way to come back from a slight mistake in the routine and finish cleanly. I believe the rest of that routine was really, really clean work. So props to him for being able to come back from that mistake, especially working with a sophomore, I believe. No, freshman. Just a freshman being able to have kind of a veteran mentality when it comes to coming back from a mistake. Yeah, respect to him.
Yeah, never easy hopping back up on the horse.
The skill that he had that mistake on full care on one hand, it's really difficult skill, mostly because you have to trust your balance for a full 360 revolution around. Any slight imbalance is so difficult to adapt to because you just have the one hand. So him being able to come back from that is even more difficult, really. Next up for the Sooners, we have Sasha Boganusik on floor. He's an exceptional floor worker, another guy that really pays attention to his landings and his sticks.
And Nathan Roman's score for floor coming in at 12.75. Let's see what Sasha has. Oh, double full punch, double front. That is massive to an incredible side transition of a jump half. Let's see what else. He's going double tucked. Good landing.
Sooners are really bringing the difficulty here on floor.
Oh, you don't see that very often. It looks like a full twisting dive roll. I don't know, what is that, a C, you think, Noah?
So, yeah. It's also a new addition. You'll see, especially out of Sasha, he incorporates a lot of artistry in his routine, and I think the viewers will really appreciate the work that he's putting in there.
Back double full punch layout, or 2.5, sorry, punch layout, stuck. He's very clean on his landings. Oh, another skill you don't see, full twisting jump to a push-up. I don't remember what it's called. Noah, do you?
I believe it's a 1.5 twisting to prone, I believe. That is not something that we had to do when I was competing. That's also a new addition, part of the artistry that's being added to men's floor exercise.
Good finish from Sasha. And if you can hear that over the speakers, we have senior Jasper Smith-Gordon up on pommels. He is an incredibly clean pommel worker. Let's see what he has tonight.
Really enjoy watching Jasper's work on horse. He's got a really nice clean line, extended body positions, and great control over his hand movements on the horse. He's also got a unique ability to stay consistent with a nice clean routine almost every single meet. We're in for a treat here. Jasper's work ethic over his 4 years here at the university, or his 5 years actually. Super senior, yeah.
Super senior.
Yeah, should garner some serious respect. Nice clean C scissor to the end to start off the routine. Gets into his circle work here. Oh, you see a slight adjustment on that E Russian flop there. Put his hand down on the horse, which is not supposed to happen, but did not see a break in his flow, which is really that senior mindset that you see.
Going down onto his travels, we have a D Magyar Savato here. 2 Ds, DD, up into the dismount. Clean dismount, kind of a downgrade, but that was an overall clean routine for Jasper.
Yeah, smart decision there, especially on those pirouetting skills. If you feel slightly off and you don't think that you can get a full pirouette or 2 pirouettes around, definitely a smart decision to take a clean dismount over one with a mistake. That's also another thing that you'll see from seniors, is being able to make those decisions on the spot for the team there. For the suitors, we have Nico Hamilton on floor, another excellent floor worker. Pay attention to his form in the air on these and the landings as well. Huge layout double pike. Not a skill you see very often in the NCAA.
Oh, big front double flipping skills there. Front full punch double front. Very big first 2 passes coming out. He's got a nice little twirl transition into, let's see here, back double double, tuck position, good landing. Into his non-acro skill, looks like a split press handstand. Good hold. Side pass, back 2.5. That's a big side pass there.
I had to fight for the landing a little bit. You see that deep squat. When you see the gymnast's bottom go below their knees, that will incur a 5/10 deduction.
Oh, big back double pike dismount. Pretty clean landing, just a little hop. That's going to put up a good score for Oklahoma.
Our final competitor for the Golden Bears lineup on pommel horse is Kaien Orion, another senior here. As I mentioned before, Kaien has a lot of unique skills on horse to look out for. In for a treat here. Slight mistake on that one-handed skill, but continues to flow through routine. Another show of his seniority. Even does an extra travel there on the pirouetting skill there.
That was a massive Busanari. That's an incredibly tough skill into some flares. Side travel on the horse. D travel, D, and then up, fighting for that dismount, and he gets it around. Good. Tough routine there, and he was able to stick it out and stay on the horse.
Overall, the Golden Bears definitely had to fight through some mistakes on horse, but I think our experience is showing through here and the ability to come back from those mistakes without counting a fall, finishing a clean routine. Looks like we'll have an exhibition routine from Matteo Bardana. He's been taking extra attention to get all-around scores in the past few meets. Matteo has aspirations on the Canadian national team, and being able to compete all around out here contributes to his ability to gain that experience. And it's difficult competing all 6 events, especially in the cadence of the NCAA. When events and rotations move so quickly, you get very little rest time, and him practicing this meet, this full all-around meet almost every single weekend, is definitely building up that endurance, and that experience will prove to be useful for him down the line in his career. Abe, in my time, you were rings, floor, vault specialist, but you were also quite talented on the other events.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I remember my freshman year when you had made a comeback onto the parallel bars.
That's right.
Putting up a pretty solid set that stayed in the lineups for quite some time. You did some horse as well.
I did. That is absolutely correct. I was kind of an all-arounder. My P-bars, I was solid enough to be thrown into the lineup when necessary. Even though I protested to be taken out because I did not like that event. I did not like P-bars, let that be on the record. I did not like pommel horse either, although it was fun to do. I had a pretty massive set with just the worst form you've ever seen, but that's okay. In a pinch, I would come in when needed, and I could hit.
Yeah, let the record show. Kyle Abe had clutch mentality. Definitely clutch gymnast.
Thank you.
Of the year that year. Yeah, that was a unique year to be competing in together.
Yeah.
2021, definitely a different time period. Definitely during the COVID pandemic, where for the beginning of that preseason, we didn't even have access to our gym here.
That's right.
In Berkeley, and so had to start our preseason halfway through. I remember even during the season, we had at one point a lineup that consisted of the only 11 healthy guys on the team, just due to COVID protocols and everything. And so, definitely a tough season to get through, but I think we all learned a lot from it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It definitely brought the team closer together. Adversity, it was really glued us together. Oh, looks like Matt is about to go. Matteo.
Matty B.
Let's
see what Matty B has us.
Big MB. Here he goes.
Know that Matteo has really grown under the mentorship, leadership of his senior Canadian teammate, Aiden Lee, who's now since graduated. And Aiden Lee is quite known. He's another alumni in my class here tonight watching. Lots of success in international competition, finalist in multiple World Cups. We see Matteo finish out pretty solid, clean routine on horse. Sometimes as an all-arounder, you have to work your strengths again. And, maybe Matteo doesn't consider horse to be his strongest event, but being able to come back every time and hit a nice, clean horse set is super key for that all-around score.
That's right. And it looks like rotation 2 is done. Event summary. Trig Dudley on pommels coming in with a 12.85. Next, followed by 12, Jasper Smith-Gordon with a 12.9. And Kaien Orion coming in with a massive 13.4 for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, interesting to see that from Kaien Orion. He, even with that mistake, that's when you know that it really matters how you can finish a routine, because he didn't let that mistake get to him, and he was able to finish clean routine and get the highest score out of the Golden Bear lineup. Just huge for our lineup. We'll see on for the Sooners on floor, Fuzzy Bennis with a 13.45, Nathan Roman with a 12.75, Sasha Boganusik with a 13.65, and finally Nico Hamilton with the leading floor score for the Sooners with a 13.8. Yeah, really solid work from them. Looks like the meet overall, the Golden Bears are trailing by about 4.5 points. The Bears will be heading into the rings while the Sooners go to the vault. And one note for the viewers here, I think one thing that makes men's gymnastics maybe a little bit harder to understand from an outside viewpoint is the difference in scoring potential for different events. Can you speak to that, especially between the two events of rings and vault?
Yeah. For vault, I mean, you're only doing one vault, and the difficulty there, it's built into the vault that you're doing. So when you do it, you can score pretty big there, as compared to pommels, floor, all the other events where you have multiple skills that make up your routine. If you mess up on one thing there, it could greatly affect your score. I think that's all I have to say on that, Noah.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think one thing too about doing one vault is you can say that you have less opportunity to take deductions on it as opposed to rings where you're doing 8 skills, including the dismount. And so multiple opportunities to be taking deduction on, and you'll notice a difference in scoring there. More often than not, you'll see vault outscoring rings across the board. But we have some interesting rings workers. We have the freshman Nathan Underhill here, multiple-time MPSF freshman of the week. Great work on rings and vaults, high scoring on both, as well as Jackson Mitchell, junior on the team, who is known for his really, really stable and strong position. We have Theodor Gadderud returning as well. Very strong guy and a super hard worker too. And I think rings is one of the events where that hard work really shows.
Yeah, most definitely. I think this team's very strong on rings. You'll see it in some of these big strength skills that they do. Also upgrading, we're really working to upgrade the dismounts to get them to a higher difficulty. Going to see a lot of, I believe, these, maybe even an E dismount. We'll see. And Oklahoma on vaults. We know Oklahoma, they can stick their vaults. They have all pretty high level vaults, 2.5s. I think we might see a double front today. But they have the potential to score really big on this event.
Yeah, definitely. So our one touch on the third rotation is almost complete. We'll be right back once the rotation begins.
First up for Bears on the still rings. Troy,
Yeah, looks like first up on rings for the Cal Golden Bears, Troy Nuesca. He is a pretty strong guy. Has some big skills. I believe he was training some triple backs on high bar. He might have one on rings. We'll see. Starting off here. Nice back up rise straight planche. Lots of strength. Good hold. Flat. What the judges are looking for. Nice press handstand. Straight arms. Good handstand hold. He looks very sturdy right now. He's a sturdy guy. To tuck Yamawaki up into a front giant. Another giant. His handstands look solid. This is looking good. Let's see what his dismount is. Tucked. Half in, half out. Didn't quite get the stick there, but that was a really clean routine from Troy. Good way to start out for Cal on rings. And it looks like first up on vault for Oklahoma, we got Fuzzy Bennis. He is known to stick a lot of his vaults. He's got very sticky feet. Let's see if he can do that tonight. Lining up to go here. Here he goes. Down the vault runway. Deep breath. 2.5. Ooh, very clean in the air. Almost a stick. Small hop there. Feet together. That was great form from Fuzzy. Good first vault for Oklahoma.
Like next up on rings, we have the freshman Nathan Underhill here. Nathan has an older brother over in Penn State, also another excellent ring worker. Good genes for this event.
Yeah, very good rings family. Troy's score coming in at a 12-7 and Fuzzy's score coming in at a 14. Good starts for both teams. Let's take a look here at the ring.
Strong uprise to Maltese. Really flat position there. Flat as a tabletop. Looks exactly what you want to see from a Maltese position.
A little iffy on the giant there, but he got through it. It's now looking pretty strong. Tuck Yamawaki into another giant. Little bit of bent arms there. Into his dismount. Tuck double stuck. Good way to finish out that routine. Very strong.
Huge routine from the freshman. Bears are happy about that one. Really get the momentum going for us. Yeah. I think it's quite rare to see a freshman putting up the kind of strength skills that he's putting up and with the level of cleanliness that he is doing them. So great ad for the Golden Bears. Excited to see his career going forward. Next up, we have Nathan Roman for the Sooners on vault.
There he goes down the runway. Nathan, 2.5. Ooh, little deep landing, but that was good. Stayed on his feet. Looking good on vault so far for Oklahoma.
Yep, we've seen a lot of 2.5s from the Sooners on vault. They really push the difficulty on vault, and like we were talking about earlier, the difference in scoring potential between the events, Sooners really capitalize on that with vault on their difficulty levels. Next up for the Golden Bears on rings, we'll have Mateo Bardana, fresh off that horse routine that we saw earlier. One of those gymnasts as an all-arounder that has very, maybe not super high difficulty routine on rings, but maintains his lines, his stability in his positions, and can create that scoring potential for himself in that way.
Starting off with the Maltese, Nakayama cross. Very strong.
Yeah, I think that's a new ad for him. I haven't seen him compete that skill before this season, so.
Oh, wow, back into a back uprise cross. This guy's got strength for sure. A little bit of a short hold there, but very impressive so far.
Yeah, scratch my earlier statement from the record. This guy's pushing the difficulty today.
Yeah, he wants us a win for Cal on their senior night with some giants here. Looking good. Let's see the dismount. Tuck double. Ooh, good landing. Almost a stick, but we have a small step forward.
Yeah, nice. Got low on that landing, not too low to incur a deduction, but ensure that he's absorbing that landing and minimizing those deductions. Even with that step, that's the kind of landing that you want to see, especially out of the E-value dismount of a tuck double. Third up on vault for the Sooners, we have Sasha Boganusik. This guy is capable of doing both cause 2.5 and a handspring double front. See him going down the runway. Oh, looks like he opted for the cause 2.5 today. Slightly under twisted. You'll see a little crunch in the ankles there as he tries to manage the landing with a step. Still put it down on his feet to score that the Sooners will like to see.
Next up on rings for Cal, we have Jackson Mitchell. He's a very strong guy. I believe he just recently upgraded his dismount as well. I think I saw him doing a tuck double at the last competition. So this has the potential to put up a pretty big score.
That's right, yeah. And one thing to note about Jackson is that the tuck double dismount is actually something that he got injured on, took him out of last season. But to see him executing that dismount at a much better rate, with much better form this year, coming back from an injury it's something to really appreciate, especially as an athlete. You can understand the level of work that it takes to get to that point.
Oh, big Maltese. Really big hold on that. That is flat. That's what judges love to see. Into a massive back upright straight flange. Lowering down into another Maltese. That is strong. That is strength right there.
These really flat positions. I mean, you could eat your dinner off of that. It's flat as a table.
As a dinner table indeed. Flat. Good giant there. Pike Yamawaki into a giant. Very clean so far. Let's see him put down this dismount. Oh, very nice.
Double dismount. Yeah. See the height on that he gets and the massive wraparound that he gets as he starts, egging on our seniors in the crowd watching him. Just a little bit of fun that you can have on a senior night like this. That crowd interaction. We have a big group of seniors over there. I don't know if you can see us. We can kind of see on the
yeah, you can kind of see them. There's a little crowd of them.
One thing I think we love to see is crowd interaction here. OU's final vault in their vault rotation. We see Flores going down.
Oh, little low there on the landing, but he was able to stay on his feet. Pretty impressive. Good save there.
Yeah, one thing to note there is definitely, like Abe said, kept it off of his bottom. And the max number of deductions that you can incur on a landing, I believe, is a half a tenth.
Yeah.
So even despite all those steps and the low landing, definitely minimize it by keeping it on his feet and not down onto his bottom.
Last up on rings for Cal, we got Theo. We could see him making his way over there. Big strength guy, very strong. I expect to see. Do you think I know he's been working a Maltese for a while. I don't think he's put it in a routine yet.
Yeah, maybe today's the day that we can see an upgraded set from him. You'll see Theo's got quite large muscles there, and I'd like to point out they're mostly for show.
He's got dinner plates for calves. He's shown me what it's insane.
Yeah. Let's just see how functional they are. All jokes. He's incredibly strong.
Oh, there it is. We got a Kip Maltese, and with a pretty decent hold. That looked pretty good. Big strength from Theo.
Up into an uprise straight flange. Slight hinge in the hips there. The judges will be looking to take deduction on that, but the hold, nice and solid. Very clean lines from Theo. Nice. Good flow in the uprise to handstand there. One thing that is new in this code is that those double front skills on rings has been downgraded, except for if you do it into a back uprise to handstand. So we see Theo finish with a huge double layout with a full twist to a stick.
Absolutely massive routine from Theo, upgraded routine. I think that's going to score pretty well. Very sturdy rings routine, and I think that just about does it and wraps it up for the third rotation. Yeah, we are kind of flying through this meet today.
We'll see the Golden Bears move on to vault. We'll see the Oklahoma Sooners move ahead to the rings, swapping positions in the style of competition that we have today. They'll be getting ready to start their one touch on these events, and then we'll get started with the fourth rotation. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and then, before we move on to the break, we'll have the scores up for the Golden Bears. Troy Nuesca scored a 12-7, Nathan Underhill with a 13-1, Mateo Bardana with a 12-5-5, and Jackson Mitchell with a big 13-2-5 to lead the lineup. Looks like we have the score for Theo as well up here. 13-1 for him with a nice clean set. 8-7 execution score. That's what you want to see.
Oklahoma vault. Fuzzy Bennis 14-0. Nathan Roman 13-9. Tyler Flores 13-6. And very solid vault rotation from Oklahoma. And yes, we will be right back after this 2-minute warm-up. See you soon for rotation number 4. Welcome back to rotation number 4 of California Senior Night versus Oklahoma Sooners.
Looks like our scores at this moment, Cal with a 156.8, trailing Oklahoma by about 9 points here. Oklahoma sitting at a 165.1. But the Gordon Bales will be looking to minimize that difference now as they're on their high-scoring event. I believe we're putting up a full lineup of 2.5s as well to match the Sooners. So really head-to-head battle here on vault.
First up on rings from Oklahoma, we have Nathan Roman. Let's see what he's putting down. Nice backup rise to straddle planche there.
Short hold there, I would say, especially on a straddle planche. The judges will be looking to see a clear, full 2-second hold.
Good hold on the cross, though. Lower to cross from that planche. Nice pike Yamawaki up to a giant.
Slight arm bed in that uprise to handstand. It looks like his rings are slightly turned in. That's an indication to the judges that it's a possibility that the athlete has got his arms with a slight bend.
Massive 2.5, tuck double, my bad, to a stick. That was huge.
Starting the Bears off on vault, we have senior co-captain Khalen Curry, as we heard the announcer state. Expect a massive vault from Khalen here.
Yeah, Khalen's been putting down 2.5s. Let's see if he can get a stick on this one on his senior night. Oh!
Barreling down the runway here. Tons of height for Khalen on vault. Really massive set there. A little bit of a big deduction on the landing, but kept in on his feet, and he'll be happy about that one. You know,
We always want to see a little bit of more power over rotation than an under rotation. Lots of height there. Good way to start out the Bears on vault.
absolutely. Next for Sooners, as he awaits the judge's attention, is Max Seiler, an athlete we saw earlier on the pommel horse. Made a comment that it's rare to see these athletes that are exceptional both on rings and on pommel horse, and we'll see just how strong he is on rings as well as his horse. So exciting to watch. Salutes begins the set.
Couple scores coming in. We have Nathan Roman, his rings 12-8, and Khalen Curry's vault gets at 13-8. Here goes Mac on the rings. Oh, big. Backup res Maltese, flat, as Noah says, like a table. Back down into a Nakayama cross. Good holds on both. Big strength here. Into a backup rise, straight planche. Good hold as well.
Nice uprise into the handstand there. Nice straight arms on that. A little bit of a bent arm uprise to handstand on that one, but still keeping it really clean and stable. Gearing up for the dismount here.
Tucked half in, half out there. Little bit of a downgraded dismount, but relatively a clean routine for Mac. He'll be happy with that one.
Absolutely. I believe that's actually an upgraded dismount for him. He's been doing a tuck double back dismount on rings.
Oh, okay.
I believe he's coming back from an injury, which can be why we can attribute that downgraded dismount, but bumping it up slightly to a half dismount today, and saw some success there.
Next up on vault, we have Nathan Underhill for Cal. Here he goes, down the runway. Look at that, speed, 2.5. Ooh, clean landing. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Saying, what time is it? It's my time. It's time to Underhill.
It's time to Underhill. Tell him, Nathan. Abe, did you have any sellies that you like pulling out at meets?
Oh, man. I mean, sorry, Noah, can you repeat what you just said?
Yeah, we just saw Nathan with that. It's my time. Was he a score pop up 14-2?
14-2, that is nice.
But he had that "it's my time" celly right there. Abe, did you have any cellies that you like to pull out at meets?
Unfortunately, I was very basic with my cellies. I had when I got really excited, I'd shoot the finger guns at the team. Tell them that I am a gunslinger on my routines. When I stuck, I do the sticky feet. That's a classic. But I was mostly a slow clap kind of guy, trying not to get in my head, get too excited, in case I embarrassed myself and immediately messed up the next routine.
Yeah, it's always a risk you have to run, but it's also just fun, especially at a senior meet. You really want to get everyone going, including the seniors or alumni in attendance here. We have Tas Haju up for the Sooners on rings. Really strong guy. This is somebody who's consistently been ranked on top of the leaderboard for rings. So moving really well through this routine. Just a little low in that cross, I would say. You want to see the shoulders level with their hands. It just dips down slightly below, but nice hold there.
Little bit of an arch there in that giant, but he fixes it well. Good hold there. Into pike Yamawaki, up to handstand. Pretty clean so far. Let's see this dismount.
Ooh. Nice double. A little bit of a fight on that landing, but I'd like to point out that nice kick out is not something you see very often on a double, and it's a little extra style point that you love to see from a gymnast on rings. Next up on vault for the Golden Bears, finalizing our vault lineup here is Theodor Gadderud, a vault finalist in some of the recent World Cups that we've seen. So in for a treat here.
Either double front or 2.5. He has both. Let's see. There he goes, barreling down that runway. Opts for the 2.5. Good landing, good height. Small step forward there. He's happy. He's giving that respectful clap, as you can see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly what we want to see. Slight step and hop, but overall really clean, especially in the air. Kept it really clean. Happy about that one. Bringing that international experience here to Haas Pavilion.
Yeah, it looks like scores coming in. That was pretty quick for Theo. 14.05. That's a good score on vault. Toss Hadju is coming in with a 13.55. That's pretty good on rings.
Last up for the Sooners on rings, we have Francisco. This is a very strong athlete. He's known for his really, really strong holds.
Really good straight planche there up to the handstand. He looks very solid.
One thing to note about these athletes is you'll see some athletes on rings, they'll start out with their back upright Maltese, they'll start out with their back upright straight planche, but he's continuing to pump out these really difficult strength skills throughout his routine as he gears up for a dismount here.
Whoa.
Huge stick for Francisco Velez Melendez here on rings. That's going to be a huge number that the Sooners are going to really count.
Absolutely massive, absolutely massive.
And scratch my previous statement, we have our actual final competitor for the Golden Bears on vault, Jasper Smith-Gordon, capable of doing a triple full on vault with almost perfect form. You're in for a treat with how clean this vault is going to be. Coming down the runway, the signature run there. Oh, a slight step to the side, kept it within the line so he will not incur any neutral deduction. But one thing that we can take a look at is his form in the air. A lot of gymnasts on vault struggle with their ability to keep their legs together before hitting the table. Jasper has no problem executing there and throughout the vault.
Yeah, great vault from Jasper there. Score already came in 14.25, 9.45 execution. That is clean. It appears Noah is a serial liar because we have one more Cal Walter up.
Yeah, let the record show that I'm not good with reading the facts out. Mateo coming down for his all-around score. Nice cause, 1.5 there. Only a 1.5 twisting vault. Downgrade from what we've seen previously, but again, Mateo's working his strengths. He knows that he can do a better job putting down a nice clean landing with a 1.5 as opposed to going for higher difficulty. That's exactly what he needs.
That concludes the fourth rotation. Moving on next, we have P-bars and high bar. Mateo's score coming in at a 13.0.
All right, on ball, we have our final scores for the fourth rotation. For the Golden Bears, Khalen Curry with a 13.8. Nathan Underhill with a huge 14.2. Theo with a huge 14.05. Jasper Smith-Gordon with a nicely executed 14.25. And then finally in the exhibition spot, we have Mateo Bardana. One thing to note here, we have a full podium finish, swept by the Bears on vault, as both teams have already concluded their competition on vault. We have Jasper Smith-Gordon taking the lead, Nathan Underhill with a second place score, and Theo taking the third place spot. That's going to be huge to close this distance between the two teams here.
Yeah, massive vault rotation from the Cal Golden Bears. Oklahoma's rings very good as well. We can see we have a 14.05, 13.55, 13.3, and a 12.8. Very solid scores from Oklahoma there as they look to head into a strong high bar rotation for them. Don't go anywhere. Noah and I will be right back after this 2-minute touch.
Well, this one's also kind of shaky. That's the other problem. Thoughts now? Can you think any better? Look better. I'm gonna tilt it up slightly just because I think it might be a little close. I'm gonna watch as they do their first
Okay,
time.
gymnasts, 2 to 1
If I see it's
touch,
too
get
loud.
down.
Oh no, that's okay. I think it should be. Alright. Thank you.
After 4 rotations, with a score 213.1 for California Golden Bears. And with a score of 218.80, the Oklahoma Sooners.
Good. Come on, Bees. Come on, Bees. Beauty, beauty. Beauty, Theo. Big swings, big swings.
That concludes the warm-up period. Judges, you have control. Good win. Up first for the Golden Bears on Harold.
All right. Our fifth rotation is beginning. For the Golden Bears, starting us off is Tucker Yasunaga, junior on the team here, known for his excellent support skill work. So be on the lookout for those.
Nice peach handstand there. Into a Makut's immediate pirouette. Nice giant there. Little arm bend. Diamond Duts. Woo. Front uprise, double front, stuck dismount. Great job, Tucker. Oh yeah, he's pumped. He's pumped.
Yeah, you love to see that. Tucker's been waiting this whole meet just to do this set, and as a junior on the team with experience, that's exactly what you want to see. You know, he knows how to keep himself warm, knows how to keep himself active and ready for this set, and he puts down an absolutely fantastic set. All right. Looks like starting the Sooners on high bar is Brandon Zapita Orth. He's a high bar specialist and can put off a really difficult high bar set here.
See, coming in, nice full talk. Oh, misses his hand on the bar. It's still going though.
Connected that full talk to a one-hand giant.
Half talk there.
Not intentional.
Yeah. Half talk, got a laid to Kacha into an immediate connected other release.
Those triple connections are hugely worth it. You see a lot more of those Ganger type skills in connection. Finishes with a huge double-double layout dismount. Despite that initial mistake on the stoop full, he's going to be happy about that, being able to finish out and put up his full difficulty in terms of releases. And next up on P-bars, we have senior Kaien Orion.
Interesting starting position here on the very ends, facing outwards for a nice peach handstand. Big pirouette back to the middle.
Kaien's also known for his smooth work on support skills as he gets ready to begin those now. Nice Healy, no adjustment in the hands. The judges will be on the lookout for those small hand movements to signify that the athlete's readjusting. Each of those are going to incur a 10th deduction depending on severity. A little bend in the arms there, that'll be a deduction as well.
Winding up for the dismount, massive double front stuck, another stick. Oh, he shakes the head. He's staying solemn for that, but that was a big dismount, big routine for Kaien.
Yeah, P-bar judges did not want to raise that green flag to signify a stick there. Shame. He did move his foot slightly, but you know.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tough to see. In our hearts, we know that is a stick.
That is correct. It is senior night. That is a stick. It's rounded up. That's what happens. That's the rules.
Emotionally, I'm feeling a stick there. So far, Bears are 2 for 2 on our P-bar sets with near or sticks. Good momentum moving forward on this event.
No, I know you were a major P-bar guy. You had a big P-bar set. You were very clean, and you helped lead our team on P-bars into pretty high in the nation, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I believe at some point in the nation we had, oh boy, I'm not remembering now, definitely a top 5 P-bar rotation. And you see here, part of that P-bar lineup was senior Noah Sano, who graduated with me, and he's here tonight cheering the Golden Bears on. I have really fond memories of competing P-bars in particular, one of the events that I just felt most comfortable on. And, you know, gymnasts know what I'm talking about when it comes to, you know, competing on the events that they really take pride on.
On high bar for Oklahoma, we have Nico Hamilton starting off. Big, full talk. Caught an under grip. Very clean. Nice half talk there.
Judges are looking for those to end in a handstand position, and Nico does a great job of doing that right here.
Winding up for his big release. Very nice, clean catch there. Right into another Kovacs. One arm giant, putting down the dismount here. Not yet. Now, it's the dismount.
Nice laid double dismount straight into the dismount. His chest did go down slightly in order to fight for that stick, which will incur a deduction, but that's a green flag for the Sooners.
That was a mighty fine, clean routine from the Sooners on high bar, coming back from the missed first routine.
Nope. Next up for the Bears on P-bars is our Canadian Matty B, Matteo Bardana.
Here goes the big MB, starting off with a clean peach to handstand. Small step there, actually. My goodness, you don't see that in NCAA gymnastics quite often. I don't remember what it's called, but double back, catch an upper arm. That is a big skill. Ooh, tough on the Healy there. Little bend.
He's nice stutz there, keeping the momentum going, getting his flow back a little bit, gearing up for a dismount. Oh, very nice executed double front dismount with a slight 1/10 hop. Despite that mistake on the Healy, he's going to be happy to have finished out a nice clean set there. You'll see those arm pads that he had on previously. The skill that he did, the double back to his upper arms, really takes a toll. So athletes like to use padding on their arms to ensure that they're not just absolutely shredding up the skin there. Does not feel good.
Nico Hamilton's score on high bar coming in massive 13-6, very clean 8-7 execution. Next up, we have Fuzzy Bennis.
Fuzzy's a national team member and known especially for his high-flying skills on high bar. I believe today he's putting in a skill that he hasn't yet competed this season. Gearing up here. Wow. Oh, massive double front half over the bar. That skill is called the pagan. Really difficult and rare skill in men's gymnastics. Just barely couldn't hang on there. In men's gymnastics for these skills, the judges want you to see complete a full revolution after the catch. So unfortunately, even if you do make it past the bottom horizontal or vertical line, you still don't get credit. I'll probably be looking to continue and not retry the skill there.
He has other massive release skills coming up right now. Next is a Casina, I believe. Yep, here we go. Big wind up, as you can tell. Caught the Casina. Very good. Another wind up. Very good. Another Kovacs twisting skill.
Yep. Fuzzy does a great job of opening up out of these releases to be able to spot the bar. We see some nice one-arm work there. Keeping it really clean. Gearing up for this dismount here.
Full twisting double lay to a stick, or sorry, not full twisting, double twisting double lay to a stick. Good way to finish it. Get back up on the bar and finish off the routine with a good stick.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, that's one of the things about high bar is you can high risk, high reward. You go for those big releases and you get them through cleanly, you'll get a huge score. But when it is a riskier thing to put together. For the Bears, we have senior Theodor Roald Gadderud. He was a finalist on this event at World Cup, so see some great work there. Huge Bovzar skill across the P-bars. I don't believe he's competed that in the NCAA this year. Right into it to pelt.
Very clean so far from Theo. Nice Healy. Let's see. Oh, very nice. Heavy difficulty. Oh, straight into the double front. Little low. Big step forward on the landing, but other than that, massive routine from Theo there.
Absolutely. Yeah, everything up until that dismount was really, really nice and clean, especially with the add of the Bovzar there. He's going to be happy about that set. That dismount, we did see him bend his knees quite a bit on the landing, having his bottom go down quite low to the floor, so the judges will be taking on that, but kept it on the feet. That is a hit routine for the Golden Bears. Looks like for the Sooners, finishing out their high bar lineup, we have Kelton Christensen. I believe he's also a senior here. Also exceptional on the high bar and does some more unique skills as well.
Here we go. Starting off his routine. He starts off with a pretty big release. See it here. Coming in with a wind up. Very nice, clean, able to catch.
Really nice open position there. See, Kelton spends a lot of time in that under grip. A lot of his release skills start out from that position. It's kind of his specialty here. Nice stoop elements there.
Good half talk immediately into a connection, release connection there. I believe maybe one more release. Yes. Very unique releases as well.
Same release we saw him start out with in a pike position as opposed to the layout. Looks like he's going to go into the cross element before gearing up for his dismount here. Known for sticking his dismounts. And he does it here exceptionally well.
Incredible routine from Kelton here. That's going to put up a very, very big score. Incredibly clean. And I believe, yes, that does it for the fifth rotation. Only one more rotation to go. Checking in quickly. Theo's score coming in at a 13.15 on the parallel bars. Waiting on Kelton's score here to come in.
Yeah, I think the Sooners will expect a quite large score from Kelton there. That was a nice, clean hit from them, and lots of difficulty packed into that routine. Gonna wait here for just a sec to see the full overview of the scores in this rotation. So far, what it looks like is California Golden Bears with a 265.6, and the Oklahoma Sooners, they have a 256.95, but that's not counting the score that Kelton Christensen will receive that we are waiting on. But we should expect the Sooners to go into the lead after that score gets in. Looks like here's our event summary today. Chucky Yasunaga, a nice clean 9-0 execution on that set, 13-6. Kaien Orion with a 12-9-5. Mateo Bardana with a 12-8. Theodor Roald Gadderud with a 13-1-5. Really nice work from the Bears. They're going to look for a strong finish on high bar.
Ooh, wow, look at that. Kelton Christensen's score on high bar coming in at a massive 14-0. That is huge for Oklahoma. Fuzzy Bennett's 12-2, Nico Hamilton 13-6, and Brandon 12-3-5. Overall, California 265.6, Oklahoma 270.95, leading about by 5. We are going to take a break during this 2-minute touch, and we will be right back with you for the final rotation. Welcome back. 2-minute touch is just about done. First up, for the Sooners on parallel bars, we have Tyler Flores. Fun fact, Tyler has a twin on the Oklahoma team as well. He also went to the same gym as a pair of twins that competed for Cal not that long ago, the Shimizus. Starting off very clean. Nice Healy there. Peach handstand, a little bit of bent arms there.
So here is a Bay Area native, so he's got his own community in the stands here as well. Came from the same gym that many former California Golden Bears are from, including another set of twins, the Shimizus.
Ooh, a little low hop there. And Noah, you absolutely just copied what I was just telling our audience.
It's my fault.
Look at that, caught you lacking.
Another commentator blunder from me. I apologize.
Massive blunder there. But that was a nice first set from Tyler. Next up on high bar for Cal, we have Jackson Mitchell. Jackson is a very good swinger. He has big Tkachevs. Let's see what he can put up tonight.
Jackson has some crazy high flying releases, but nothing that you shouldn't expect from someone from Houston, where the NASA jet propulsion lab is at, as he sets off here.
Massive. There he goes. First off, ginormous laid out Tkachev.
Another Tkachev here. Oh my, almost higher than the previous one.
Just insane height. Get him on the Artemis mission to the moon. That is huge.
Air's getting a little thin up there for him.
Able to stay on there. One arm.
Gearing up for the dismount here. A huge double lay. Almost got the stick there, slight hop. That's a routine he's going to be excited about. Clapping it out, getting the teammates encouraged, motivated.
Good first set for Cal there to start off. Set the tone on high bar. Next up for Oklahoma on P bars, we have Fuzzy Bennis. I see Tyler Flores. I think his score came in 12.95. Good start for them on P bars. Let's see what Fuzzy can do.
Fuzzy's also quite well known for his P bar work. Nice, smooth movements with minimal hand adjustments. Starting off with a back upright handstand, relatively simple starter skill to get the routine going. Nice peach half. Doesn't quite hit the handstand. Kind of soft from my angle here. Slight off with his hand adjustments there, but was able to make through without a large form break. So very good. Moves into a nice fixed one bar skill there. Very difficult to do.
Stutz winding up for the dismount, no doubt here. Let's take a look. Can he stick it?
Let's see. Skinner's going to load up another one. Double front half, a little bit more difficult. Not technically in credit, but more difficult than a simple double front. Doesn't quite get the stick, but a clean landing there.
Next up on high bar, Evan Weinstead for Cal. Evan, I believe getting his first start competing last competition for Cal, where he did very well. Tall gymnast, very clean. Look at those lines. Look at those lines. Nice half talk there.
Evan reminds me of a gymnast that competed in my class, Mr. Khalen Curry, who sadly couldn't be here with us at Haas Pavilion today, but I have no doubt that he's watching from home. Shout out to the tall gymnasts out there like Colin that were really good workers at high bar. Evan winds up for this dismount here. See what he got.
Let's see what he can put down. So far, so clean. Late double. Oh, unfortunate there, putting his hands down. Otherwise, a clean routine. Something you're going to have to live with, go back in the gym and practice.
Yep. Yeah, slightly unrotated for him. A shame after such a nice clean set, but that's a learning moment for Evan here. So I have no doubt that he'll be back in the high bar lineup soon. No, I think one of my highlights as an athlete here in Haas Pavilion is I think I hold the record for a number of donkey kicks performed after a dismount on high bar. With two, sometimes when you under rotate, you send the dismount absolutely as far as you can from the bar, tend to under rotate and just launch yourself forward. And I'm proud to say that I've done that multiple times here. And
I believe I actually may have a little competition for you. I myself, triple back dismount rings, competed straight to the face with that donkey kick multiple times. I may actually hold a record. I'm not too sure.
sorry to trudge on your territory there a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Very impressive.
Next up on P-bars for Oklahoma, we have Taz Haju, the very strong ring guy, very good on P-bars.
Haas is also known for being a staple in the OU rings lineup. A nice controlled peach half there. Very nicely executed. Straight to the handstand with another peach hand. Moving quite well. I have no doubt that his strength on rings provides for his ability on P-bars to control and maintain stability in these P-bar skills. He's a nice handstand position here. Gearing up for another skill. Huge straddle, 1 1/4.
Winding up for that dismount here. Let's see. Double front. Oh, almost got the stick. Small hop. Strong routine there. Very good.
Really nice, strong follow-up from Taz Haju to his teammate, Fuzzy Bennis. Next up for the Golden Bears, we have Troy Nuesca. Him and Evan Wenstead originated from the same gym, so they get to bring their teammate energy here to the NCAA stage, which is always really special.
Let's see. Troy, relatively clean on high bar as well. Nice. Giants, front Giants, jam. Not quite handstand. Nice, Russian Giants out. Nice half talk there. A little bit short from the handstand. Winding up here for his Kovacs. Ooh, a little close to the bar, but he saves it. Let's see if he can finish strong here. One arm giant. Nice. Winding up here for the dismount. Lay, half in, half out. Stuck. Good finish there. Strong finish from Troy.
Oh, shrugging it off a little bit. Egging his teammates on. That's what you love to see.
Next up on P-bars for Oklahoma, Nathan Roman. Taz Haju's score coming in at a big 13-9. That is a big score for the Sooners on P-bars.
I believe Nathan Roman is ranked in the top 5 nationally on this event, so we should expect a quite large routine from him here today. We can pay special attention to Nathan's form throughout his skills here. He has nice extension and handstand positions, control with his hand movements. Especially we see here, Healy done with no adjustments in the hand.
A beautiful, flowy peach half there, straight to handstand.
Yeah, that's 3 peach halves in this Sooner lineup here. Rare to see in the NCAA, but glad to see that they're pushing the difficulty here.
Nice bobs are there. So far, very clean, very flowy. It's exactly what you want to see from a good P-bar routine. Let's see if he can put it down. Double front, big step on the dismount, but otherwise very clean, big routine from Nathan Roman. You can see why he is ranked so highly in the NCAA on this event.
Right. Third up for the Golden Bears on high bar, we have Tucker Yasunaga. Tucker has been putting in a lot of work on this event in particular, learning and competing Coleman and Kovacs in the span of a single year, which is really impressive to do. Those Kovacs and Coleman style elements on high bar are really difficult to get to a consistency level that is competitive, and he's really put the work in to get to a point where he can get a really nice Coleman into the set, so look out for that. Yeah. You'd expect a nice clean routine from Tucker here. Junior on the team.
Nathan Roman, 14.25 on P-bars. Big score. I believe Oklahoma's put up 214 so far. Big routines from them. Troy Nuesca scored 12.75 coming in. Now Tucker is saluting. Let's see what he can do tonight.
Sometimes you see these athletes take a moment before their routine just to visualize their set, get into the right headspace, especially on high bar, super key for the amount of risk that you have on this event. Nice one-arm Zuli Min element there, executed nicely by Tucker. Little stoop half element, shot out a little below than what we'd like to see as he gears up. Beautiful Coleman work. That's exactly what we want to see.
Nice Tkachev there. Good on the releases so far. One-arm giant. Surely winding up for the dismount now. Oh, no. My goodness, what a massive flying giant there. We're now winding up for the dismount. Beautiful. Lay half in, half out. Didn't quite get the stick. Small hop there, but that was a pretty clean routine.
I think if we measure out all the flying giants in the NCAA, Tucker might take home the title for the highest flying giant. I've never seen anyone crank the bar like that on a simple flying giant like that. But that's what the judges are looking for. A little extra style, a little extra effort there on a skill that maybe doesn't have the most attention. Looks like the Golden Bears are gearing up for a couple exhibition routines, giving some athletes some experience on events that they don't normally compete. Especially on senior night, we just want to see as many seniors compete as possible. So, big emphasis there tonight.
Yeah, Mateo up next for Cal on high bar to round up his all-around tonight. Then I believe I see Khalen Curry getting ready for high bar, exhibitioning for his senior night.
One thing that we haven't yet seen tonight on high bar, I don't know if we will see it tonight, but triple back dismounts have become much more popular on this event. Dismounts have been more highly valued now in the new code. Abe, I think you would do very well for yourself as a high bar worker in this new code.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That was my dismount back in the day, big triple back. Because that was all I could do. I could only flip. I could not twist. It was a disaster. But it would do well now. Here we go. Mateo up first for the exhibitions.
Yep. Mateo's, I believe, holds one of the modern program records on high bar for score. And you can see that evident here with his clean work. Beautiful Pullman that we showed off as well. Minimal form breaks here. This Rapalco element. Stoop. That stoop. Nicely executed. Below handstand, so the judges will take a deduction, but cleanly done. See him gearing up here for a dismount. Beautiful lay double-double. Nearly got the stick there. Just a small hop. Be happy about that one.
Yeah, it looks like for final scores coming in, besides the exhibitions, California, 315.1, I think about tied for season high there. So pretty good all around for Cal. Oklahoma with a 325.25, just massive, showing why they are number one in the NCAA. But let's focus on Khalen Curry, last high bar routine in Haas.
Absolutely. There's no other competitors on the floor. Khalen Curry will be the final competitor, and it's fate that says so. He's a graduating senior, and this is his moment to capitalize on. And in the exhibition spot, his number one priority right now is to take it all in. This is his final routine as a Golden Bear in Haas Pavilion. A really emotional moment, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some emotion out of the team when he concludes his routine.
All right, Khalen. Khalen's known. He has German Giants in his routine, which look pretty cool. Let's see if he does them tonight. I did not. I wish I had the shoulder flexibility for that. It looks like it hurts, but
Definitely painful on the shoulders. I think as a graduating senior, he's going to be happy not to have to do that skill any longer, for much longer.
nice half talk from Khalen there.
Into his release elements there. Massive layout to Kachev there. Flares it out. Moving into his German Giants here. Just look at that shoulder angle that he's getting there. Really smooth work. Painful, but gets rewarded here. Oh, massive late double-double, small hop on the dismount. We're going to see him celebrate with his teammates and embrace them as he recognizes and feels that this is his last moment in Haas Pavilion. Happy that he put down a really, really successful routine for the Golden Bears here in his last effort. That's going to be awesome.
Couldn't have asked for much more from Khalen on that final routine. And that about wraps it up for the sixth and final rotation. Overall, no takeaways from this meet for both Oklahoma and Cal. What do you think?
Yeah, I think one thing to note, we see that huge score from Oklahoma, 325.25, although it is about 5 points behind their season high. So we kind of see a difference in judging, I think, between different arenas that we see here. But Oklahoma does a really good job of putting together some execution scores. If we take a look at execution scores across the board, we'll notice that they really push it there. For Cal, we see a lot of difficulty, especially in this high bar lineup, which I personally have seen a lot of growth in. We see Jackson Mitchell with a 12.6. Evan Wenstad, unfortunate fall, causing the 11.4. Troy Nuesco with a 12.75, followed by the same score by Tucker Yasunaga. Mateo Bardana with a 12.5, and then finally Khalen Curry with a 12.55 to round out this California Golden Bear high bar lineup.
Oklahoma, Tyler Flores 12.95, Fuzzy Bennis 13.2, Taj Haju 13.9, and Nathan Roman massive 14.25.
Abe, you have any takeaways from this meet today? Anything that you wanted to shout out?
Yeah, shout out again all of the alumni who made it out here. We have Jelani Sweet. I see him dapping up someone from the crowd. We have Seth Ornelas in the stands tonight. Chris Scales, I see him meandering slowly over. And many others, such as the aforementioned Shimizu twins. They are also here in attendance tonight. I think for this Cal team, there's mistakes. Definitely mistakes were made tonight. Still, even with those mistakes, a couple falls, putting up pretty much a season high score of a 315, tying their season high record. That's pretty good. That's pretty promising. If they could just clean up a little bit, they can make some noise in MPSFs and even NCAAs that is fast approaching.
Yep, absolutely. And one note on MPSFs, yeah, well, California will be hosting the MPSFs here in Haas Pavilion. We'll see everyone return, including OU, as well as Stanford and Air Force for those conference championships. We have the final standings here. In first place for floor, we have Nico Hamilton with a 13.8. Mateo Bardana with a 13.7, and then we have a tie with Theo and Sasha, 13.65. Yeah, very excellent work. We love to see a Golden Bear couple Golden Bears land in the podium positions there. Take a look at their execution scores. We'll see anything above an 8.5 on floor is really exceptional.
Yeah, Pommel Horse, clean sweep there from Oklahoma. Look at that. Colby Aranda, 14.5, massive. Ignacio Yockers with that 14.45. And Tyler Flores, 14.15. Very impressive Pommel lineup from Oklahoma to round out the top three.
Yep, definitely great work. Getting into the 14s, especially in this new code, is huge on horse. And Oklahoma really uncontested here in their Pommel Horse lineup. We do see Kaien Orion in that fourth place position. One thing to note about those top 3 positions too is you see those 9-0 plus execution scores. Super difficult to do on horse where there's so many opportunities for deductions. Really tough work. On still rings, we have our podium finishers. Also another sweep by OU. Francisco Velez with a massive 14.05. Toss Haju with a 13.55, and Max Saylor with a 13.3, though Jackson Mitchell on his heels with a 13.25. We have Theo and Nathan tying with a 13.1. Nathan Roman, another Nathan here, 12.8. Troy Nuesco with a 12.7, and then finally Mateo Bardana with a 12.55.
Vault. California sweep this time. Jasper Smith-Gordon, 14.25, massive. Nathan Underhill, 14.2, massive. Theodor Roald Gadderud, 14.05, massive. Fuzzy Bennis, Oklahoma, 14.0. Nathan Roman, 13.9. Khalen Curry, 13.8. Sasha.
Yep, on parallel bars, our leaderboard stands with Nathan Roman leading the way, 14.25. Toss Haju with a 13.9, and then Tucker Yasunaga sneaking into that bronze medal position with a 13.6. Take a look at that execution score, 8.9 with a stick. That's the big difference you can really make, especially if you look at their difficulty scores. Notice that Nathan and Taz have a higher difficulty than Tucker, but he's able to make up the difference in the execution there.
Finally, high bar, Kelton Christensen, massive, 14.0. Nico Hamilton, 13.6. And Tucker Yasunaga with the 12.75, tied with Troy Nuesca. So 2 Cal guys tied for third. Oklahoma, Nico Hamilton, and Kelton Christensen.
Overall, really great senior meet. When you can come out here on a senior meet for the California Golden Bears and score your season high, that's something to really pay attention here. Oh, look at our sole all-around competitor, Mateo Bardana, taking home the gold medal, uncontested all-around champion here tonight.
That is the big MB there. Quality all-arounder, MB Mateo Bardana. And that's it. That's all around. That wraps it up for us here from Haas Pavilion. I'm Kyle Abe, and
I'm Noah Neufeld, and thank you guys for watching and joining us. I hope you had some fun watching like we did, and we'll see you next time.
yes, enjoy the senior night presentation. But from your 2 incredible hosts, we are signing off. Thank you. Good night.
And now I'd like to direct your attention to the Jumbotron.
Convent's Gymnastics was established in 1912. From the beginning, discipline, excellence, brotherhood, and tradition have been cornerstones of the program. While each gymnast, team, and era have added their own chapters to the story of this program, at the core of what makes this legacy strong are the relationships built that last a lifetime. One of the traditions, beginning in the 90s, has been to give each graduating senior a ring band. The gift of this band often marks the conclusion of a challenging and rewarding career as a gymnast, but also the beginning of a new chapter in a young man's life. It signifies the induction of a Cal gymnast into the fraternity of Cal Gymnastics alumni. Seniors, you're about to join this group with over 100 years of alumni. This is a lifelong membership that no one can ever take away from you. Know that as you graduate and leave this team, you'll honor us with your dedication and you will in turn honor your legacy.
My name is Kaien Orion. I'm 21 years old. Currently, I'm a D1 gymnast. I've been competing in gymnastics for about 18 years.
Hi, Kaien. I think that you know your family can talk for hours about your humility, your humor, compassion, and fortitude, and all of the qualities that make you a great brother, athlete, friend. But there's one person who would be most proud of you, and it's about the day. Had a ponytail and was doing circles on mushrooms 2011. Not every guy would be proud of the man he's become.
Baked up front and a stick. That was a great routine.
Hello, grandson. I'm so proud that you're on the mission to break your team. You have such excellence and humility to your team in addition to your skill. Way to go.
Hey, buddy. I was going to tumble and handstand to show you my support. I'm getting a little tired because of gymnastics thing. Just kidding. Wish you the best and what you do next.
God, I love you.
I love you, Kaien, and I'm proud of you.
From San Francisco, California, Kaien is joined tonight by his brother Sage, his mother Jessica, and his siblings Rye and Corey. Kaien transferred to Cal from Stanford, where he earned a Bachelor of Science in Human Biology, and will graduate from Cal with a graduate certificate in Immersive Entrepreneurship. He has worked as a research assistant for David Spiegel in the Neuroscience Lab studies hypnosis for human performance, and as a research assistant for Sustainability School at Stanford. He also holds records for the most foam roller flips landed and most handstand pirouettes on pommels with 39. Academically, he is a two-time academic All-American, a two-time NPSF All-Academic Honoree, and a 2025 ACC Academic Honor Roll member. While at Stanford, he was a two-time NCAA Team Championship member, as well as a Team NCAA runner-up member, two-time NCAA Finals qualifier, and a 224 NPSF Team Champion. At Cal, he's tied for the team's top pommel score this season and helped the team achieve a modern program record on the floor exercise last week at Stanford. One of his proudest moments was being the first to stick 40 times in practice on parallel bars during the 2026 season and pushing his teammates to set a higher standard for success. After graduation, Kaien is applying to graduate programs and intends to attend medical school to pursue a career in behavioral and physical therapy. One thing you won't miss, rehab. Let's hear it for our senior, Kaien Orion.
Theo, your journey has never only been about gymnastics. It has been about courage, dedication, and believing in yourself even when things are difficult. We are incredibly proud of the athlete you have become, but even more proud of the person you are.
You are someone that I look very much up to because no matter the obstacle, you always keep your head high and had eyes on your goals. You are the most hardworking person that I know, and I love you very much.
No matter where your path takes you next, remember that what has brought you this far is not just
talent. It is your determination, your patience, and your heart. And that will take you anywhere. We love you, and we are so proud of you.
From Norway, Theo is joined tonight by his brother Heine and his sister Tumina. Theo graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Economics and a graduate certificate in Immersive Entrepreneurship. He serves as treasurer of the Association of Norwegian Students Abroad and president of the Bay Area chapter. Internationally, he is one of Norway's top all-around gymnasts and has been a member of the Norwegian national team since age 11, currently ranked second. He is a 2025 Norwegian all-around, floor exercise, and high bar silver medalist and competed at the 2025 World and European Championships. At Cal, he owns the modern program record on parallel bars. He's a 3-time NCAA Finals qualifier, a 4-time All-NPSF honoree, a 2-time NPSF medalist, and an NPSF Athlete of the Week. He is also a 2-time Academic All-American, a 3-time NPSF Academic honoree, a 2025 ACC Academic Honor Roll member, and a 2-time Cal Most Valuable Gymnast in 2024 and 25. His happiest moments include putting up the best vault score of the night at last year's senior night alongside teammates, creating an unforgettable celebration. He is most proud of pushing the team to the next level, both in training and in competition. After graduation, Theodor plans to continue his international gymnastics career with Olympic aspirations and later pursue a career in finance or economics. He will miss treatment with Cindy and living in the team house, especially the late-night talks and times with his teammates. What he will not miss? 8 a.m. classes. Let's hear it for senior Theodor Roald Gadderud.
Of effort you've poured into gymnastics has shaped the incredible person you are today. Watching you chase your dreams with heart and courage has been the greatest gift. We love you more than words can ever say.
Hi, Kaien. This is Dad. And I just wanted to share with you how extremely proud I am of you and all that you have accomplished up to this point. Gymnastics has been a bumpy road at times, and I admire so much how you've overcome and persevered through all the challenges, all the hard work, all the training. It's just amazing. And I'm so proud of you. You have no idea. Words do not express how deeply my heart feels when I think about all that you have done and all that you have become as a young man. And I'm so look forward to the next chapter in your life. Love you.
What's up, Khalen? I just wanted to say congratulations on your senior night. Watching you put in all the hard work, dedication, and time into gymnastics over the years has really been inspiring. I'm proud of everything you've accomplished, battling injuries, and the way you represent yourself and your team. I want to say also that you said that you were going to be the first Division I athlete in this family. I'm so proud of you that you did it. You're a man of your word, and I thought of that every second. Love you.
You have achieved so much, Kaien. I'm so proud of you. This is just the beginning. Love you.
Khalen is joined tonight by his twin brother Kai, his sister Kiana, his mother Deborah, his father Dwayne, and his friend Baden. Khalen will graduate with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. He is a 3-year member of the Black Student Athlete Community Executive Board and currently serves as Vice President of Cal's Student Athlete Advisory Committee. He is a 2-time ACC Student Athlete Advisory Committee Cal Bear of the Year nominee and was selected as one of 2 ACC SAAC representatives from Cal Sports to provide feedback to the conference. He has also spent significant time at the Cameron Institute planning and organizing community outreach initiatives, including team volunteer participation with the Emerson Elementary School during his sophomore year. Khalen is a 2-time team captain, a 2-time All-NBSF honoree, a 3-time NCAA Finals qualifier. He holds Cal's #3 ball scorer in the previous scoring era, and along with his roommate, Jasper Smith-Gordon, holds Cal's top 9 ball scorers for the last decade. He is also a 2-time academic All-American, NBSF All-Academic in 2024 and 2025, a 2025 ACC Academic Honor Roll member, and the 2024 Cal Men's Gymnastics Sportsmanship Award winner. One of his proudest moments includes posting the highest score in Session 1 of the NCAA Championships on vault during his sophomore year in 2024. One of his happiest moments was setting the school record on vault during his freshman year. After graduation, Khalen plans to attend nursing school with the goal of becoming a certified registered nurse anesthesiast. In the near term, he plans to obtain the phlebotomy license to gain hospital experience before applying to nursing schools around the Bay Area. What he's looking forward to, retiring from gymnastics so he no longer has to do team conditioning. Let's hear it for senior Kaien Orion.
Hello, Jasper. I will never forget taking you to your first gym experience one year. We arrived in India first time when you were only 3 years old. Since then, you have been absolutely unstoppable. To this day, we don't understand how talented parents like us produce a special child like you.
But we love watching you flourish and through COVID, some horrendous injuries, and then going on to beat school records, all with great academics. We're sorry we can't be there today, but we look forward to seeing you in Berkeley and the NBSF, then the NCAAs, and then finally the George.
Go guys! So congratulations on your amazing graduations. 4 fantastic years in Berkeley, one of the best universities in the world, with a fantastic gym crew, with best friends, absolutely out there. Khalen, Go Bears, everyone, Bosh.
So impressive. President of the school. So lots of love, many congratulations on your success.
I love you, Jasper Smith-Gordon is joined tonight by Cal Men's Gymnastics athletic trainer Sydney and former teammates Noah Neufeld, David Rausberger, and Ron Israel. Jasper will graduate with a double major in economics and business administration from the Haas Business School. Athletically, Jasper is a 2-time regular season NCAA All-American and the top-ranked vaulter in the NCAA this year. He owns the school record on vault in both the current and previous scoring eras and is the 2025 NBSF vault champion and 2024 NBSF vault runner-up. He is a 2-time All-NBSF honoree, a He's tied for the team's top honor scorer this year. He has also earned CJA Specialist of the Week, CJA Rookie of the Week, MPSF Specialist of the Week, and is a two-time CJA Specialist of the Year nominee. Jasper is a three-time Academic All-American, two-time Academic All-District honoree, two-time MPSF All-Academic Selection, a 225 ACC Academic Honor Roll member, a Gatorade Student Athlete of the Month, and a two-time Gold Bear Award winner for highest GPA on the team. He is also the 2026 ACC Excellence Award winner, serving as team captain for the 2024-2025 season, and is the 2025 Cal Kaien Orion Award winner. Some of his most notable moments include spending more time in hospitals and classrooms during his freshman year due to his multiple surgeries and illnesses, and also getting stranded at Stanford after the Stanford Open. All things he's overcome. His proudest moment was re-breaking the school record on vault a mere 3 seconds after Khalen. And his most iconic moment was sticking a Cosmopolitan 2.5 on day one of the NCAA Championships in 2025. After graduation, Jasper plans to pursue a career in the finance industry. What he will miss most is having friends around him all the time, but what he won't miss, 7 a.m. weights and conditioning. Let's hear it for senior Jasper Smith-Gordon. And one more time for all tonight's seniors. Thank you again, seniors, for your contributions to this program. You will always be a part of the amazing legacy and tradition of Cal Gymnastics. Thank you, everyone. Please drive safely, and most importantly, go Bears!